Literacy across the English-speaking world is falling, and that was what was illustrated in a study called They Don't Read Very Well, published in the Johns Hopkins University Press. In this study, various English literature majors at two different Midwestern universities were given passages from the beginning of Bleak House by Charles Dickens, and they had to analyze it and see how proficiently they could actually read it and understand the meaning. Across 4 years of English literature students, only 4 of them ranked as proficient, with most of them really struggling to understand the meaning and going between the metaphor and the concrete. I even tried reading it, and I will say I didn't get everything there. This is part of a wider issue where perhaps we've lost a little bit the art of the metaphor. In the video What Makes a Poem Good by Cole Rudy, he talks a little bit about this, about how modern poetry doesn't use metaphors, simile, other literary devices in the way that old poems used to do, and this is very similar with literature. In fact, modern literature tends to use less long sentences. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's an advantage that English has, that it can be very well understood. But perhaps we should all start taking a step back and actually looking up words when we don't understand it or thinking of the deeper meaning of it. This applies to me just as much as it applies to many other people. There's these deeper meanings that we can get so much more out of, and by comprehending reading, we can comprehend the subtext of other conversations that we have in real life. And we shouldn't be afraid to admit that perhaps we can all benefit from extra understanding. And we shouldn't be afraid to admit that perhaps we can all benefit from a little bit of help and extra understanding.